Good evening. My name is Kaylin Cheryl, and I'm a proud member of the class of 2026. I stand here today thankful for each and every person who all got us here today. Thank you to our teachers who worked day and night so that we are able to succeed and chase our dreams. Thank you to the many staff of Saguaro who keep us safe and keep everything running smoothly. Thank you to our peers, the ones that make school just a little bit better every day. As I stand here today, looking upon a sea of black and gold, or as Wiz Khalifa would say, a sea of black and yellow, I'm elated, excited, but most of all, a little scared. As I was writing this speech, there was a simple quote shared by Taylor Swift that I kept being drawn back to. You're on your own now. A sentence so simple, yet so complex, all you can do is wonder. As I began to wonder, the first feeling that popped into my head was fear. Fear of the future, fear of what I was going to do with my life, fear of if I was going to succeed. Then I remembered, she also said, the scary news is, you're on your own now. But the cool news is, you're on your own now. Graduation is often viewed as the end to a chapter of our lives, the end of a journey, the end of an era, the end to a part of ourselves we may never be again. But the truth is that it is more than that. It is proof. Proof that every single person here can start something, struggle through it, grow because of it, and finish stronger people than when we started. By not viewing graduation as the end of a chapter, but rather as the beginning of a new one, our perspectives change. I believe a change in perspective can be what someone may need to succeed, follow their dreams, and make that big step towards a brighter future. As kids, we've all been taught a similar lesson. We probably didn't even realize it. When someone was mean to us on the playground or wasn't great at sharing, our parents and teachers would tell us to put ourselves in their shoes. The point here, though, is that since a very young age, all of us have been told that when things become frustrating or hard, to try and gain a new and brighter perspective. As we grow, sometimes the hardest part is finding that brighter perspective. For example, when we don't make a sports team, what is the bright side there? When we get rejected from a college we really wanted to go to, or we didn't get the job we interviewed for, or even if we fail a class. I've experienced this exact scenario myself. My sophomore year, I took my first AP class, AP World History. Let's just say I struggled a lot. I never struggled like this in a class before. I was constantly stumbling. I was giving up all hope. From my perspective, everything was hopeless. I started begging my teacher, asking her why I was failing. All she said to me was, trust the process, I believe in you. After she said that, I began to see the class from the teacher's perspective. She believed so much in her students that even if they didn't believe in themselves, she believed enough for them. When I saw this class through her eyes and found this new, positive perspective where I believed in myself, I saw myself starting to succeed. I started doing better on tests and gaining more knowledge from my homework. As I walked into the test in May, I kept putting myself in my teacher's shoes and trying to believe in myself. I ended up scoring a 4 out of 5 on the test. I was so proud of myself, and after my 15 seconds of pure bliss, I began to reflect on the experience. I believe that I would have never scored as well as I had if I hadn't changed my perspective. Changing my perspective was what I needed to succeed. Tonight, I'm not standing here to tell you all what I believe or teach you all a lesson, but rather, I'm here to challenge you all. I ask one simple thing, to find that different, more positive perspective. It doesn't just have to be for your own personal struggles. It can be helping a friend or a family member. Now look, I know optimism is in a way a lost form of thinking, but the world already has its fair share of darkness. I challenge you all, even if it goes against every fiber of your being, or if you're very mad that I quoted Taylor Swift at the beginning of this speech. Ignore all those factors. Accept the challenge. No matter how hard it may seem, find a brighter perspective. I believe that every single person here can change someone's life. I believe that everyone here can be the light someone else needs. Therefore, if you take anything from this speech, change your perspective. You are on your way, and you're on your own now. Thank you.